Before you go, Joe, tell me your first and last name, your full name.
My name is Joe Dollar. I have a Bigfoot research group. It's called the Sawatch, Squatch Watch, and we operate in Colorado in the Sawatch range almost exclusively. That's about 30 miles away, straight north of here.
Yeah.
And that range runs up through the collegiate peaks for about 15, 20 miles.
Cool.
And, you know, I had to go with Sawatch, Squatch Watch.
Yeah, I mean, it works. It totally works. It totally works.
Looks good on paper.
Okay, so you were telling us about a lady. What was her name?
So there's a lady named Arla Williams.
Okay.
She and I camped out with a bunch of other people after a conference last Sunday. And Arla Williams is from Oklahoma, and she's written a couple of books about the Sasquatch phenomenon. She's been in close contact with them previously as a youngster, and once again, youngsters are very approachable. There's been instances of kids disappearing for a day or two and then turning up right at a trailhead, and when they ask, "Hey, well, where you been?" So, well, the hairy
people, yeah.
Yeah, they kept me warm and gave me berries. You know, there's so Arla's thoughts, and we were just talking about, well, how does the Bigfoot elude us so much? Some people are interdimensional thoughts. Well, they just disappeared into a portal. Man, I'm a hillbilly. I have a hard time with that.
Right.
Those people have to help my mind understand those things.
Yeah, yeah.
My wife, Kathy, she's more leans toward the UFO interdimensional thing. She's thinking that, you know, they're disappearing. Well, Arla says they're still here. You just can't see them. They're cloaked, is what she said. They're cloaking. Our military has this technology to make these Harry Potter cloaks that can hide you, know, by refracting light. Arla said that she's watched them disappear and watching them haul butt through the forest, and you can see the limbs moving out of the way and being pushed up and stuff breaking as they run through.
But that's some high technology. They're still in our dimension, but they've got some kind of light bending technology.
Possibly. Now,
I always like the ghillie suit idea. You know, that these things just blend in.
Well, yeah. And you think about a big hairy thing that lives in the forest, a nocturnal giant squirrel in a natural ghillie suit. He hugs a tree and puts his head up.
And
he looks like bark.
Right.
Or moss.
Right.
The sloth has that bacteria in its fur that's green in the wet season and brown in the dry season. Natural camouflage. So, and you know, they're doing something. We don't know exactly what.
You know, I've heard many accounts where they disappear in front of the witness's eyes. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So
my theory is the squirrel theory.
Which is?
Have you ever gone up, you know, seen a squirrel in the park and you run over there and he takes off running and he runs up the tree? There's no other trees around. And as you try to go around the tree, the squirrel stays on the other side of the tree. He can sense where you're at. He's peeking. He hears you. He's very good at staying on the other side of the... Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Well, when they say, is the squirrel in another dimension? No, bro. He's on the other side of the tree.
Right. See, that makes all the sense in the world. The dimensional portal stuff, to me, it's hard to grasp. You know what I mean? That requires an energy, you know, something else.
Yeah.
And these things they're leaving marks in the ground. They smell terrible. You know, they eat. They poop. Yeah.
You know.
Oh, by the way, Bigfoot scat I've never seen. Has anyone come across it?
Yes. And sometimes it's tubular and very large, very human, and sometimes it's just a big nasty gumdrop. A friend of mine has something he found on a New Mexico expedition. 2004 New Mexico expedition with BFRO. His name was Jim Finn. He lives up there in Salida with me, and he comes to my beer and Bigfoot meetings every month. And
beer and Bigfoot.
We go dig up gold in the river together. He's an older fellow, but he's lots of fun, very vigorous. And he found this big nasty pile of poo, and they sent some of it off to get analyzed, and I haven't really heard back. Sometimes you do that, and they kind of keep your evidence.
Right.
They don't want you doing that.
They lose it, yeah.